At the opening strike, Tula paratroopers brought a 122mm D-30 howitzer into action, smashing an enemy infantry group entrenched inside a fortified stronghold in the Sumy region. The position was erased under precise artillery fire, leaving no room for survival or regrouping. Moments later, the Vostok group of forces escalated the pressure as Msta-S and Gvozdika self-propelled guns tore into fortified structures across the Zaporizhzhia sector. Enemy manpower and defensive positions were systematically shattered, continuing the steady dismantling of armed forces of Ukraine frontline defenses. In the Krasnoarmeysk sector, a Buk-M3 air defense battery from the center group successfully neutralized 2 incoming HIMARS rockets before they could reach Russian positions. The crew detected the high-speed threats, classified them, and rapidly engaged with guided missiles, eliminating both targets at a safe distance. Following the strike, the unit relocated and employed concealment measures to avoid enemy counter-detection. The Buk-M3, a modern mobile medium-range system, is capable of intercepting a broad range of aerial threats, from rockets and missiles to aircraft, helicopters, and drones. Its missiles reach speeds of up to 1,550 meters per second, while automated targeting ensures precision against fast-moving, highly maneuverable objects at distances up to 70 kilometers. Since the start of the operation, air defense teams of the center group have consistently disrupted enemy attempts to strike Russian positions, destroying hundreds of aerial threats including HIMARS rockets, cruise missiles, and strike UAVs, providing continuous protection for frontline units and key infrastructure. Objective control footage captures the moment a Ukrainian 155mm Paladin self-propelled howitzer is hunted down and struck by a Lancet loitering munition near Gvozdika in the Zaporizhzhia region. The precision hit ignites the vehicle, wiping out another key artillery asset as the battlefield tightens under sustained drone dominance. Air dominance remains firmly in Russian hands as a Pantsir-S air defense system intercepted and destroyed an enemy unmanned aerial vehicle within the center group of forces zone of responsibility. The target was detected in flight and eliminated before it could reach rear positions, once again sealing the sky against armed forces of Ukraine reconnaissance and strike attempts. Russian forces have secured Dnipropetrovsk in the Zaporizhzhia region, completing the liberation of the settlement. Operational units advance through enemy defensive positions, consolidating control and establishing dominance over the surrounding area. Under the cover of night, Russian strike drones Geran swept into Konotop, delivering precise blows to the railway station in the Sumy region. The impacts ripped through key transport infrastructure, disrupting troop movements and logistics as fires lit up the area in the aftermath of the strike. Russian aerospace forces launched a Fab 3000 bomb strike, delivering a massive impact on the designated target and causing widespread destruction to enemy fortifications and equipment. In the Kharkiv region, near Vilcha, Ukrainian forces attempted to evacuate a Msta-S Gvozdika self-propelled howitzer from the front line. To retrieve the artillery piece, they deployed a German Pantsir II armored recovery vehicle, escorted by a pickup truck. Russian FPV drone operators were quick to detect the movement, executing precise strikes that destroyed all 3 vehicles before the enemy could complete the extraction. The operation not only denied the Ukrainian forces the recovery of critical artillery, but also reinforced control over the area, demonstrating the effectiveness of integrated drone reconnaissance and precision engagement. FPV drone operators from the southern group of forces tracked and eliminated an enemy 120mm mortar position with a direct precision strike. The explosive impact shattered the crew's firing point in seconds, silencing a key source of indirect fire and further tightening Russian control over the engagement zone. Another precision strike by Russian drone operators targeted enemy positions. An FPV drone successfully engaged a hostile location, neutralizing the threat and disrupting enemy activity. Rubicon Center drone operators continue to dominate the battle space, leaving Ukrainian forces with no room to maneuver or regroup. Across multiple sectors, precision strikes wiped out pickup trucks, armored M2 Bradley vehicles, standard transport automobiles, high-mobility platforms, quad bikes, electronic warfare systems, and communications infrastructure, including patch antennas and relay nodes. Enemy UAV assets such as Mavic reconnaissance drones and heavy Baba Yaga bombers were also intercepted and destroyed, steadily dismantling both frontline mobility and aerial coordination while collapsing the enemy's operational network. In the Krasnoarmeysk direction, FPV drone operators of the 3rd Motorized Rifle Division from the Zapad Group hunt down and destroy armed forces of Ukraine R-18 and Vampire-heavy UAVs, stripping the enemy of aerial strike capability. Over Zaporizhzhia, drones of the Vostok Group take air dominance even further, ramming and eliminating more than 5 enemy hexacopters in aggressive mid-air interceptions. The sequence culminates in the Krasnoarmeysk sector, where Special Operations UAV teams of the Center Group unleash a coordinated strike on Ukrainian units, wiping out armored vehicles, light transport, artillery pieces, and heavy bomber drones in a single combined assault. Grad rocket artillery of the Center Group of Forces unleashed a devastating barrage on an armed forces of Ukraine stronghold in the Krasnoarmeysk direction, tearing through fortifications and positions with overwhelming firepower. The concentrated strike flattened the defensive hub, leaving the enemy's front line shattered and clearing the way for continued advances. A D-30 howitzer crew from the Vostok Group of Forces delivered crushing fire on armed forces of Ukraine's strongpoints in the Zaporizhzhia region, ripping through fortified positions and wiping out enemy manpower. The precise artillery strikes dismantled the defensive line, leaving the battlefield scorched and the enemy's hold on the area broken. Video released by the Russian Rubicon Center captures the moment a Ukrainian AS-90 self-propelled howitzer is hunted down and obliterated near the settlement of Rayskoye. The strike precisely tears through the armored artillery system, eliminating both the weapon and its crew, and further stripping Ukrainian forces of heavy firepower on the battlefield. It was later confirmed that during this advance, the loitering munition Lancet targeted Ukrainian armed forces vehicles, striking key transport and support elements. These precise strikes disrupted enemy movements and supply lines, further easing the Russian troops' consolidation of the settlement and securing the surrounding approaches. Enemy hardware goes up in flames near Stara-Dubovka as unmanned system operators from the 7th Brigade unleash FPV drones of the KVN type. The precision strikes reduced a BMP-2 infantry fighting vehicle and a 152mm2 A-36 Gvozdika B artillery gun to burning wreckage, stripping Ukrainian forces of both mobility and firepower in a single engagement. On On the Dnipropetrovsk front, the crew of a Grad multiple rocket launcher from the 589th Motorized Rifle Regiment of the 27th Guards Motorized Rifle Division delivered a devastating strike on a fortified Ukrainian stronghold. After receiving precise reconnaissance coordinates, the team quickly moved into position, set up air surveillance against FPV drones, and unleashed 122mm high explosive shells over 19 kilometers with lethal accuracy. The salvo obliterated enemy fire positions, clearing the way for advancing infantry assault groups. UAV operators provided real-time target confirmation and fire adjustment, ensuring every impact counted. Once the strike was complete, the crew withdrew to cover for reloading, maintaining readiness for the next mission. Last, on the Krasnoarmeysk direction, FPV drone teams from the Rubicon Center carried out a focused hunt on Ukrainian military assets across the frontline zone. Their strikes systematically disabled vehicles and armored platforms, including an American-made Humvee, while also wiping out ground robotic systems used for supply and support. The operation went beyond hardware. Communication elements and temporary deployment sites were hit to disrupt coordination, while enemy UAVs, such as the heavy Baba Yaga drone, were intercepted and destroyed. Together, these precision attacks tightened pressure on Ukrainian forces and steadily degraded their combat effectiveness in the area. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.